I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the GameGrumps.
Hello, and welcome back to GameGrumps. We're talking to an old bag.
She's not an old bag, she's old bag.
Yeah, I like her.
Well, that's good.
Let's talk to her, see what's up.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
I'm old. At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true.
And
The little jerks. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star?
Oh, hell yeah.
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow! Sorry. This place has really gone downhill, you know?
You really gotta age yourself up really quickly.
But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. 1994. MC Hammer was at the top of the charts. Also, Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was.
Those pants got me randy. Hammer?
The victim, dummy!
Oh, yeah.
The evil magistrate.
Well.
He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Sounds like motivation for murder.
You think the murder victim was the murderer?
No, that she was the murderer.
Oh.
Because she didn't like where he was at now.
Ah.
So she was like, if I can't have him, nobody can.
I see. That's you, buddy.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. He killed somebody. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me.
Jeez.
Little old ladies watching would lose their
He
lunch.
seems like a handsome boy.
I mean, because they're old and people forget things and they misplace their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance.
They just see his face and get all disoriented.
No one thought he was capable of what he did to poor Jackhammer.
Oh, Jackhammer.
Wait,
And Will Power.
really, Aaron? Really?
Oh,
Oh boy.
I don't want to talk about it.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty.
What do you mean?
He's as guilty as sure as I am that I murdered Jack Hammer. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
All right, Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
A dead kind. What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
Oh, yeah?
He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai
He's
series.
kind of like a doofus. Should I have heard of that, or...?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. A murdery accident.
Yeah, he died.
He died on lucky break after that. Reduced to playing dead people. The villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. He'll never get enough protein just eating peanuts.
But it's nice, because he got to feed his elephant at home. Why are you just so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you'll have to pass by me. Ooh, only one. Was there a reason it went brrrr? Was that because something important was
Yeah, I think it
being
was
said?
just to signify something important, like important evidence.
Yeah, like they'd have to get by you. Only one person went here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'd like to change my story. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
Not my biscuits.
Oh, not my sweet, sweet biscuits. Isn't it time for you to be heading home to those biscuits?
Objection!
Take that! There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Humph, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
I do! I'm paid for it! I'm Mrs. Studios!
Gwendolyn Studios.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right.
At worst, you're a suspect of the murder. You're
Yes.
the suspect, actually.
Actually, at worst, you're getting the chair.
Sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
I'm so sad I'm crying out of the side of my face.
Mr. Powers.
Yeah, I just thought the same thing. How many licks would it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
You aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Let's find out.
Yeah, 1, 2.
What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby.
Oh, by the way, I went, you just reminded me. I went to the LA Zoo with Ash yesterday, and we saw this 100-year-old tortoise that, stuck its head out really slowly, and, all I could think was, I've never made it without biting. It's, so perfect.
Yeah, he's a biter, dude.
I love it.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, how many if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the truth?
1. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry, Sniff. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping.
Luckily, my mom is alive.
Maybe you can go ask her on her grave. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. There's a stunt double.
Ooh.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. I hate her. She sucks.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking just because I'm a 17-year-old girl in weird monastic robes. Screaming at her.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. And I was like, shut up, this is my mask.
No, kill you.
She sucks up to all the bigwigs. No, I'm gonna go kill that other guy, Jackhammer. I'm gonna kill him with a spear. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up. She'll...
Grr, she's got some nerve never letting up on you.
What do you think? Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of C-Course. It's a document. Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it looks like a USB drive.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady. And that's that. All right, let's get past the security lady.
Merge.
Merge! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers himself, the murderer.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think you would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance.
Okay.
Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios.
To the right is my private outhouse, and
Where
I don't
I
want
keep
you
the
looking through my
bodies.
dookie.
Oh, okay. Yet. No going to the right.
I will grant you access if you prove to me you are worthy.
If you answer me these dookies 3.
It's progressively more and more like...
No going to the right, that's the employee area. That's what I call my dookies, my employees. No.
Do they work for me? Yes, they do.
No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh, hey, Nick!
What?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Ah.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents
Jeez, man.
a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick.
I don't care.
50 cents!
I don't have 50 cents. I'm a lawyer. Anyway. let's move. Or can I talk to her more? I don't think so. Yeah.
Meep, meep, meep.
That smug look on my face.
Oh.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, it's Gumshoe.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah, it's that confused detective.
Oof, would you be him?
Sure.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
See?
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
It cuts like a knife.
Detective?
There's been one other murder here, and it's my self-esteem.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart.
I can't even shave right.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's lots of terrible detectives out there.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Wow. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? What's your style?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
Pal?
I'd say it's a character, all right.
What do you want to talk to me?
So, how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, Detective,
What are you not working on?
yeah. Imagine if someone over there who was on your team was asking you how your detectiving was going. What would you say to that person?
Oh, well, I just tell him. What I got? Well, remember that. Loving is what I got. Said remember that.
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. I don't mind when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay.
Oh my god, Aaron, focus.
Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added. Pierced at 2:30 through the chest by a spear. Seems pretty straightforward.
Ooh, you know that I've been pierced through the chest by a spear.
Yeah, the one who did it was the guy who's the steel samurai.
Right. Oh,
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio, see? According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m., but I don't believe it. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. And nobody could have possibly gone there before 1. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up, Maya. You're really fucking me up here.
it's okay, Maya. He pays us either way.
About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer!
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Wait a second.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
That's what we call it in the business.
I've got to meet up with her to gather that evidence, if you know what I'm saying.
What?
Oh, give me the decisive evidence.
Yeah.
What kind of evidence? I mean, if somebody who worked for you asked you what kind of evidence it was.
What not kind of evidence is it isn't?
Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
I don't fucking know. See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate. You mean the one with the welcome sign? Like 2 inches behind me and also you somehow?
Yeah, whenever somebody walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
I like to believe they're just constantly circling around each other as they.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, now you stand there.
Nick, here's evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
You suck.
Oh.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
Oh, look, a clue!
Damn it. Well, next time on GameGrumps, baby, we will continue this party. And it's gonna be saucy and delicious.
Can't wait to put it all over my spaghetti.
Spaghetti!
Up spaghetti.